I'm standing down the Broadwater on the Gold Coast, just finished a run. I'm sweaty, my phone's down to about 5%, and I look at my wrist and the KKTICK Tank T5 smartwatch is still sitting there at 80-something% after nearly 2 weeks of me absolutely hammering it. GPS workouts, notification, calls, the lot. And that's the moment I went, all right, this is actually legit. Hey guys, it's Andy from Mr. Yoo-Hoo. I bounce between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, filming videos, talking to brands, chasing my team, and trying to squeeze in a run or a gym session. So they completely fall apart. So when I get a watch, I don't baby it, I wear it all day, everywhere, and see if it survives the Mr. Yoo-Hoo life. I've been wearing the KKTICK Tank T5 smartwatch non-stop for the last couple of weeks. In this video, I'll show I've actually been using it in real life. Around Brizzy, the Gold Coast, running, at the gym, working, guys, all the things I love. I'll also talk a bit about what's a bit average about it and who I think it suits. So a quick rundown of what this thing is before we jump into the stories. As you can see, there it is just there on my wrist. Now, doesn't it look nice? And it really has become a good part of what I'm wearing. So the Tank T5 is a chunky, rugged GPS smartwatch with a 1.43-inch AMOLED screen, 466 by 466 resolution, always on display, metal casing, 3 ATM water resistance, Bluetooth 5.3, Bluetooth calling, built-in GPS, compass, barometer, and over 100 sports modes. 4 gig of storage and an 860 milliamp battery that's rated for 25 days of normal use and up to 60 days standby. It weighs about 50 grams, so it's not a toy. It feels like a proper bit of kit. On paper, it sounds like one of those does everything work for no money watches, which usually means they're awful. So I just strapped it on and treated it like any other watch. So in this review, we're gonna do a full video. We're gonna unbox it, test it, demo it, take it out and about, put it in the water, use it exactly as you guys would use it as well. So my day-to-day first. Most days I'm either in my little studio in Brisbane, out filming B-roll at South Bank, or down on the Gold Coast shooting lifestyle content and talking to brands on the phone. Now my phone basically lives in my hand. Messages, emails, calls, all of it. With the KKTICK Tank T5 on, I've been able to throw the phone on my desk or in a camera bag and just glance down at my wrist a lot more. The AMOLED screen is honestly the first big win. For the price, this thing, the display is ridiculously nice. It's bright, the colors pop, text is sharp, and watch faces actually look clean instead of like a kid's toy. The always on mode has been on most of the time for me. I love just being able to glance down at my watch while filming, and I can see the time, the basic info, without flicking my wrist every 2 seconds. I've just been using the watch outside, going for a walk, and as you can see, I've got my fitness gear on, so it's great to use at the gym, walking, running. What it does, it actually tracks your calories, tracks the amount of steps you've done, your cadence, etc. So it's really, really good. And it records it all as well. So you've got all the different types of sports modes you can have. And using it here, out here in the Gold Coast as well, it really is incredible. As you can see, I've got the border behind me, and what a great place to be using the watch. So let's look at some of the key features just now about going for exercise. The metal case and the whole tank vibe definitely comes through as well. I smacked it into light stands, scraped in a wall carrying gear, and it still looks brand new. The explosion-proof tempered glass over the screen has held up, no scratches yet, and I'm not careful, mind you. Now, because it's running Bluetooth 5.3, the connection to my phone has been solid. I get my notifications, I can read messages, and when a call comes in, I can answer straight from the watch. There's a built-in mic and speaker, so taking a bunch of quick calls on the Tank T5 while I'm moving stuff around the studio or loading the car. The speaker, guys, of course, is not like a Bose sound system, but for a, speak to your mate and get the job done, it works properly. It also does Bluetooth calling the other way. I can dial out from the watch if my phone's in the other room. For someone like me, who's always going between working, workouts, and actually socializing, not having to dig for the phone every time it rings is genuinely handy. Then there's a 4 gig of internal storage and TWS support. So I've loaded music straight onto the KKTICK Tank T5, paired my earbuds directly to the watch, left my phone at home, and gone for a walk along the river in Brisbane. Totally phone free. GPS tracking on, music playing, heart rate going up, the watch handles it all. That's normally expensive Garmin or proper sports watch territory. So seeing on something in this price range, guys, is pretty wild. The other thing to make out here as well is actually the comfort as well. So it comes with the black band, as you can see here, but also comes with a number of different bands. You've got the silver metal and the other one. Now it fits well, it's not too heavy as well, and it fits so well on my watch too. It doesn't look good as well, so yeah, very nice quality build. Now I've been using this mainly for running and gym sessions. Nothing crazy, just my usual try not to die routine. I do lots of weights, cardio, and I do Pilates as well. So As you can see just here, I'm gonna do a workout in the gym and you can see how that went. Here at the gym, I've just started strength training. So I've set the watch to do the workout. As you can see, use strength as one of the workouts. So I'm gonna go do the workout now and come back to you guys to see exactly what it's like, but time to hit the gym. Just finished the workout. As you can see, there's the watch there. Now I've got 97 heart rate, 161 calories, and total time worked out as well. So it really does work. Track the fitness, and so I can start to keep a record of my exercises as I go. So great to use at the gym. So there you go, how was that, guys? You can see how it just tracked my heart rate, my calories, steps, etc. But I've also done runs along the beach of the Gold Coast, and where you can pick your sports modes. There are 100 of them, but if I stick to running and walking, so you hit start and the built-in GPS kicks in. The first lock can take a little bit, especially if you move to a totally new area. But once it's locked in, it stays locked. Compared against routes I know the length of, and the Tank T5 has been close enough that I'm not second guessing the numbers. Heart rate tracking has been decent too. It's running a proper optical sensor on the back, and live heart rate in workout matches how I feel. When I'm slogging up a hill in Kangaroo Point, it spikes. When I'm cruising, it calms down. After the run, I can see my average and max heart rate, pace, calories, all the usual stuff. It's as accurate as a chest strap, guys, no, but for general training and trying to improve, it's totally fine. And as you saw when I was at the gym, I was using the indoor modes. General strength training, that sort of thing. You're not getting super fancy rep counting, but you do get time, heart rate, and calorie burn, which is pretty much all I care about when I'm trying not to skip leg day. You can also see on here as well, I get the notifications from social media as well when people are contacting me. You can also do your calls, you can add photos, videos, the whole bit. It's very easy to use. And one thing I appreciate is the watch doesn't just seem to chew through battery just because you use GPS a few times a week. I've done multiple outdoor sessions plus daily wear, and it still doesn't panic me on battery, which is great. Now on the rugged side, because that's very important too. The KKTICK Tank T5 is very much going for that military style adventure look. Metal casing, chunky buttons, tough bezel, 3 ATM water resistance. 3 ATM basically means it's fine for splashes, rain, and shallow swims. It's not a dive watch, but for normal life around Brisbane and the Gold Coast, it's enough. You've also got the buttons there which change your menus as well. So you press that and it goes through different menus. So you can go to your sports mode, you can swipe across to have different menus as well, go back, swipe up as well. So all these different buttons help you to actually be able to manage the watch, which is very good. You've also got a barometer and compass built in. They're not something I use every day, but when I took it out for a long walk up in the hinterland, it was kind of cool watching the altitude slowly tick up, having a compass on my wrist without grabbing the phone. If you're into hiking or camping, guys, those will matter more to you. For me, they're a nice bonus as well. And it's also good to see where you're orientated as well all the time. You put it out there, you can see exactly where you are. And the big one, battery. This is where KKTICK Tank T5 smartwatch basically crushes most of the smartwatches I've tested. Inside is an 860 mAh high voltage lithium battery, fully charged at 4.4 volts. They claim it is 20 to 25 days of normal use and up to 60 days of standby. With real use, always on display, notifications all day, GPS running a few times a week, gym sessions, some Bluetooth calls, and play music on the watch. I've been able to go past 2 weeks on a single charge, which is absolutely fantastic, doing all that stuff. So no battery anxiety, no, oh crap, I forgot to charge it last night. No carrying a charge between Brisbane and the Gold Coast. I put it on, wear it, and every now and then I go, wow, it's still not dead. Charging is via magnetic cable with pogo pins on the back, from flat to full in about 3 hours. Sounds like a lot if you're used to phones, but when you only do it every couple of weeks, guys, you honestly don't care. Okay, so what I actually like and what's not perfect about it? Well, the AMOLED screen is way better than I expected. Bright, sharp, always on, looks clean, and makes the whole watch feel more expensive than it is. Again, battery life is still the star. That 860 mAh battery cell puts their power efficient chip, means the KKTICK Tank T5 is something you can actually travel with or use daily without living at a charger. Built-in GPS actually works, is a big plus. From runs and walks, I don't feel like I need to bring my phone just to track distance. And the rugged build is exactly what I need for my lifestyle. I'm not gentle on gear, and this thing has taken knocks in the studio, on location, at the gym, and even dropped in the water at the beach. And it still looks great. The software and app get the job done, but they're not on the level of the really big brands. Menus are usable, the app syncs fine, but it takes a bit more to actually transfer files, for example, photo and video files. It's slightly chunky as well. I like the rugged look, but if you're after something really slim and dressy to slide under a shirt cuff, this isn't it. It's obvious on your wrist, but that being said though, it is a durable watch to use outdoors. And the 3 ATM water resistance is okay, but guys, if you're seriously into water sports or diving, you'll want something rated higher. This is more rain, pool, shower safe than deep ocean safe. And 4 gig of storage is enough for a few playlists and some extras, but you're not putting your entire music library on here. So guys, be realistic and pick a few good mixes and you're set. So who's the Tank T5 actually for? If you're someone who trains outdoors, runs, walks, rides, hikes, or just has a pretty active lifestyle and want GPS, good battery, basic health metrics, and a tough build without spending crazy money, this is right in a sweet spot. If you're like me, bouncing between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, creating content, exercising, going out, walking on the beach, you don't want another device you have to babysit every night. The Tank T5 makes a lot of sense. It handles your notifications, it handles your music, your basic navigations, your calls, all the stuff you need. If you want a super fancy smartwatch stuff, contactless payments, app stores, Wi-Fi, a super slick ecosystem, guys, this isn't that. It's a rugged sports watch with smart features, not a Tony phone on your wrist. Guys, overall, I've really enjoyed using the KKTICK Tank T5. It's been my default grab it and go watch for runs on the river, gym sessions, weekends at the coast, and long filming days where I need something tough that won't die halfway through. If you want to compare this against some of the more expensive GPS watches, let me know. I'm happy to do it. If you've got any questions about how it works, what it does, let me know again. Really guys, this has already become part of my staple now at the channel. As I said, I love using watches. Being able to jump in a pool and have to worry about the wrist, get messages, the whole thing works really well. So if you love the video, help me out. Hit like, subscribe, click the notification button, and also for more real world tests, and check below for more info on the KKTICK Tank T5 smartwatch and links to purchase. Thanks for joining us guys. It's here Andy from Mr. Yoo-Hoo, and I'll catch you in the next one.